What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today, excuse me, it is Division Rivals Rewards Day. Oh, what a stressful time it was playing these Rivals games. If you missed it, guys, we streamed yesterday and the day before. And if you missed down to why, to give you guys a little recap as to why, basically, in amidst trying to make better video content on the day-to-day basis, we're going to drop down to 5 videos a week and replace that with 2 live streams a week. Whether or not that works, only time will tell. So if you missed those live streams, you like that long-form content, go check it out. And we're going to be taking the second reward, the middle reward, 2 rare mega packs, 2 prime gold player packs. I didn't quite get to Division 3, which is real sad because I think Division 3 rewards are superb. And just in general, I've not played too much on this account. We're like, what, 2 weeks away from the new season, and I still don't have my 90 games of Rivals played, which is genuinely shocking because I think last year I did it within like the first 10 days. And so, yeah, I didn't quite get to the division I wanted. Now, depending on how you run your account, taking the first rewards could be viable. You know, a rare mega pack and a prime gold player pack as tradable option could be quite viable. But unless you hit one of the monster promo cards, a hero, an icon, or one of like the top 5 gold cards in the game, you're just not going to make anything in general with terms of profit. Sorry for the little coughing. The other option that you have is to take 1 untradeable pack each and then 20,000 coins. Now that's not a bad option. 20,000 coins is 20,000 coins at the end of the day. But I personally think that stocking your club is going to be the most beneficial way to do things. And of course, tomorrow we are going to be getting the brand new promo. It is going to be the out of position promo, or at least it's a brand new name for a promo that we have seen multiple times before. And so what EA do with that, I don't know. However, I think the question that I've been asked a lot over the last few days since that promo has been announced is, how do you prepare for that? How do you prepare for a new promo on FIFA? And the answer to that is real difficult because as time has gone on, come on, hook me up. As time has gone on, we've gone away from 2 or 3 different variants of people that play this game, and those variants, to simplify, were people that played gameplay, people that played the menus, and people that spent money. Now, even within gameplay, you've got people that, walkout. Oh yeah, walkout. Modric. You've got people that play friendlies only, online only, co-op only, people that don't care about rivals and champs and play draft only, people that don't play draft. You've got people that don't even touch the draft gamer. Did Luka Modric just look really weird there to anyone else? That's nice, though, getting an 88 rated. I need him for the SBCs. And then within the menus, you've now got different variants of people that play the menus and how. You've got card collectors. You've got people that are building up, overpowered teams. You've got people that are traders. And then within the trading sphere, you've got different variants of traders and different ways to make coins. And so the question that I get asked a lot is, how do you not get bored out of a rare mega pack? And the answer is, EA just like to screw you. No, the question I get asked, or the question I've been asked at least for this upcoming promo, is how do you prepare? And it depends on what kind of person you are. It depends if you're the kind of person, and there's nothing wrong with this, right? But if you're the kind of person that when you get your paycheck on Fridays or 15th of every month or whenever it may be, you spend, God knows, maybe 10 quid, maybe 20 quid on some FIFA points. Some people do that just because it's fun. And, you're as entitled to spend some money on FIFA points for enjoyment levels as you are going out and getting wasted or having a night out at a show and spending money on travel and food out and things like that. However you derive your entertainment from the money that you spend as your own disposable income is up to you. So don't feel ashamed if you spend FIFA points. But it just goes again towards, wow, that Austrian badge is cool. It goes again towards the notion of people play this game differently now. And there's no, there used to be a really easy, almost one-size-fits-all response to questions like, how do you prepare for this upcoming promo? And so, just in spite of the fact that there are so many more variants of users on the game, it makes it difficult to give an answer to that question. Then on top of that, especially with no League SBCs right now, it makes it really difficult because of the game. And when we're giving the question and the answer on a Thursday night for a Friday promo, the biggest and the easiest answer is step 1, save your Rivals rewards for Friday at 6 p.m. Step 2 is save your FUT Champs qualifiers rewards for Friday at 6 p.m. And step 3 is save your FUT Champs rewards for Friday at 6 p.m. if you can get your Champs games done before Friday at 6 p.m. If not, open your FUT Champs rewards as you get them for this promo. Beyond that, there's a little difference in the menus right now. And one of those differences is there is a lot to play for. And this is something that has kind of been coming to the forefront of my mind over the last few weeks and has actually been part of the game over the last few years, but I haven't really, I guess, like thought about it in this manner. And one of the reasons why we used to play squad battles all the way at the start of the game was because the rewards were so valuable. You know, I haven't played, I mean, geez, I've barely even played any squad battles at all, let alone to top 200. But we consistently used to play top 200 to top 20 if we could. We got top 10 a couple of times because the rewards were worth it. And now this year, is that a mistake? Is 1 to 200 all the same rewards this year? Because first place last year used to get 2 ultimate packs and 100,000 coins. It was banging. If whether you finish first or 200th, you get a 50k, 2 megas, and 65k coins, there's no reason to play top 200 outside of this year, which is 2 50ks and 26k coins. But to arrive at the point, one of the reasons, I can't believe that, one of the reasons why I stopped playing squad battles, or, you know, last year it was the first 4 or 5 game weeks, the year before maybe the first 10 game weeks, this year not even the first game week, is because the volume of time required versus the return wasn't a fair balance. Not compared to FIFA 18 or FIFA 17 or FIFA 16, but compared to the modes within FIFA 23. And so to get Elite 1, 2, or 3, now you might do these accidentally whilst doing other objectives and whatnot, and that's great, that's fine. You know, it's like bonus rewards. Love that. If you go out of your way to play squad battles, you're having to put in lots of game time in a game mode that is unenjoyable, and you get back not a lot for it. But what you get back for a little amount of game time that is a lot back is your division rivals and your FUT Champs rewards. And the reason that is the case is because EA have made it too easy. And so, although I know I speak from a position of being good enough at the game where getting the 4 wins from qualifiers is easy. You know, we went 9-1 this week just gone, and we're getting 14 wins in Champs finals is easy. And I know not everyone can do that. And I know that even though you can go negative win-loss ratio in qualifiers and finals and still get insane rewards, not everybody can do that. I think it's fair to say, especially based on the volume of players in the Elite Division, that for the most part, especially people watching this video, you don't struggle at the very least to qualify for FUT Champs. And once you're qualified for FUT Champs, you won't struggle at the very least to get 6 wins. And just looking at what that is, I wanted to show you guys the Elite Division, but I can't because I'm not in it at the moment. But I think there's about 30,000 players in it at the moment, and that's just on console, which is wild, right? Maybe it is PC as well, I don't know. When we look at the Champs qualifications in there, which I can't see, how do we see the Champs? There you go, Champs playoffs. Just to get the qualifying points total, you get 2 rare gold packs and a small prime gold players pack. For 4 wins in a game mode where regularly you'll get gifted wins. Quite often you'll just play against people that you go 1-0 or 2-0 up against and they rage quit. 4 wins out of 10 attempts is a really, really small time investment for a really good pack return. If you're able to push yourself up towards the next barriers, the next barrier at rank 4 is 2 mega packs and a rare gold pack. It's, what's that? 95,000 coins worth of packs for just 6 wins. Then you move on to 7 wins and you're getting, geez, what's that? Like well in excess of 200,000 coins worth of packs. Oh no, wait, is that 8 wins? So yeah, 6 wins, 8 wins. And then for 9 wins, which is where I finished this week, you get a 55k pack, a 45k pack, and the equivalent of a 45k pack, which again is a humongous amount of rewards. And then if you manage to get first place, you get 185,000 coins worth of packs for 10 wins. So straight away, the return of time investment here, this is maximum 10 games. Now let's compare this to squad battles, where for 10 games, you couldn't even dream of getting anywhere near this. In fact, for all 43 or 44 games that you would play throughout the course of the week, even if you finished first in the world, you couldn't dream of getting something like this. And so Champs Playoffs just is insane value for time. Then you look at the rewards in Foot Champs as the Champs Finals. And just to get yourself, I mean, zero wins, quitting all 20 games gets you a 1 of 3 Foot Champs player pick. I don't know if it's like max or not, and a rare mixed players pack. It's not the best. But the next rank, which is also 20 losses, you get a 1 of 3 Foot Champs player pick. You get a Prime Gold Players pack and 2 Jumbo Premium Gold Players packs. That's if you could just back out of every game. It'll take you 20 minutes. Back out of every game, you get this. You move on to the next rank. Now, this is 2 wins. For 2 wins, you get 2 red picks, a Mega Pack, Prime Gold Players pack, 2 Premium Jumbo Premium Gold packs, and 750 Foot Champs qualifiers points and 10,000 coins. For 2 wins from 20 games. That's wild. Then you start moving into the ranks where it really matters, right? So this is 6 wins, I believe, for rank 7. This gives you 2 red player picks, a 100k pack and a 50k pack, and 15,000 coins. I don't know why, especially if you're pressed for time or if you're bad at the game, I don't know why you would ever care to go beyond this option here, right? And it doesn't scale enough as you go up. You know, once you get to this rank here, you get a Team of the Week pack on top of that, but obviously Team of the Week isn't so good, so it's like 30,000 coins. And then rank 5, you get an extra player pick and the Team of the Week pack, and it starts getting a little bit better. But it's not like, it's not significantly better. I think the cutoff point is like probably rank 7 here, 36 points, because you get a 100k pack and a 50k pack, right? I would say this one here is the one. What do you need for this? Like 6 wins, right? 6 4s are 24. Yeah, plus the losses on top of that. Might even be 5 wins. No, it is 6 wins. It's exactly 6 wins. You can get this in 6 wins. And so when we look at Champs Playoffs, 4 wins, good packs qualify, and Champs are getting 6 wins, right? And getting that good return of packs, and then 6 wins here and getting that good return of packs here, is 12 wins for a significant return of your time investment. When you then look at things like squad battles, and even to a degree like Rivals, depending on your division, but I actually think Rivals is always worth getting the 8 wins, especially if you're in the higher up divisions, because it is just still nice. And all of these rewards are tradable. I then look at the objective side of things, and there is an overarching point to all of this, guys. I look at the objective side of things, and you look at something like First Owner Fiesta, and you think, okay, what is First Owner Fiesta? You have to play in, it's the homegrown 11, right? 18 first own players, you get a maximum of 10 matches, and if you win the required desired amount, which is 7, you get an 83 plus rated pack, an 80 plus rated pack, 2 rare gold players, and a 75 plus rated pack. So you get, in essence, 5 players for that 7 wins. Now, compared, again, not compared to previous years where we didn't have these things at all. Some are grateful for just having these things there as an option, right? If you've played your champs and you've played your rivals and you've played your champs qualifiers and you've got such a significant return for such a small time investment, why would you care about this? And this is why I've kind of played the Road to Glory a lot less this year, because this has been my thought process this year to a degree. Even Silver Beast, which is a 55k pack, I probably will do it. It is still 5 games of squad battles, which is a pain, but we will couple Silver Beast up with a lot of other things, Diwali, the Week 4 Gold, the Ted Lasso story, the squad battle stuff here. I'll like incorporate all of those together. And then if I can do anything on milestones to work towards it, I'll do that too. And we'll get to milestones in a second. But why would you care? I actually think I haven't done some of the things. I think they've expired. Yeah, they have. There was, oh no, maybe it's in milestones. Yeah, the silver cup. There's still 20 days on this. I've got 4 wins so far out of the Silver Cup. You need to win 9 to get your... oh, I've actually got 2 wins out of 4 games. I beg your pardon. You need to win 9. I don't have too many games left. I think I played 4. Yeah, obviously I played 4. So I've got 10 matches remaining in the Silver Cup, and I need to win 7 of those matches to get the maximum reward with silver players. And the return is a mega pack, a gold player pack, 83 plus, but a gold player pack, 2 80 pluses, an 80 plus, 2 rare golds, and the 75 plus. So you get 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 gold players and a mega pack. And once again, when you look at the time investment required and the fact that you need to hit a minimum win threshold in a maximum number of games, like champs and like champs playoffs, why would you invest your time into this? Because whatever you get from this in the amount of time that's spent, the return is not only not significant, you could do almost anything anywhere else and make more. Bronze pack method, silver pack method, flipping, trading, tech avion, whatever it may be, right? So, in terms of like the question that I keep getting, which is, how do I prepare? Saving your champs rivals and champs qualifiers rewards is the main goal. Because there is no reasonable gameplay option to grind. And I talked about this last year and I would still love to see it, right? But imagine, bear with me a second as well. Imagine League SBCs as gameplay. You come into the milestone section, you go to League SBC or you know, get milestone SBC, or it's not an SBC, but milestone leagues, League of Portugal. And this here is assist 10 goals using forwards from League of Portugal, score 7 goals, eligible in any game mode other than online friendlies. So in squad battles, rivals, champs, or the online friendlies modes, not offline friendlies. Play maybe say 8 and then win maybe say 5. And instead of submitting a squad and getting those packs back, you play a game and you get those packs back. Make them small packs still. You know, a gold pack, a silver players pack, a mixed players pack, and a rare mixed players pack, and then the overall group reward is a gold players pack. That's fine. But what it allows me to do is play the game to build up packs to save for a promo or to just flourish my account, right? And it would be really, really cool. But without having something like that gameplay related, because these are all just so long-winded. Even these Foundations players, it is so many games to get these players compared to what you get in other areas of the game for considerably less time investment. It is so many games. It's only worth it if you know you're going to use them. And I am going to go and get them because I want to do a full weekend league with the Squad Foundations players. But I've got to play like 80 games of squad battles and rivals to go and get these players. It's mad. It's mad. And so to build up the packs outside of that and to get content for all of these SBCs, which are great, and to get content for saving for when the promo comes out, how do you do it? And it takes you back to the unfortunate way of saying, so we've got the 75 plus player pick here. It requires 6 common golds or 6 gold cards in general. Go and buy cards off the market. They're 300 to 350 coins, depending how lazy you want to be. You might pay 400 coins. So you got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 2,400 coins per player pick. So if you wanted to build, say, 50 player picks, you're going to need 120,000 coins, right? So how do you get 120,000 coins? Well, you can make that through trading and things like that. And it will probably be easier and quicker for you to build these trading the way I did it a couple weeks ago when I built a whole bunch of player picks. And what I was doing effectively was going onto the transfer market, and I was doing it a bit different to what I'm be doing now. But I was going to Gold Common, and I was quite literally bidding, set the max price to 300. I was quite literally just bidding 300 on players, right? And you will be amazed at how many you get. Now, you do fight with people for them, so it's sometimes best to just push all the way up to, you know, a few seconds in. I'm already being outbid on these ones, but it's also easier on web app. But what I was doing was effectively bidding 300 coins on as many players as I consistently could. And then once I won those players, if they were from a major nation or a major league, I was putting them back onto the market for 400 to 500 coins. So these 3 here, I would store him and have him in the club. I would sell him for 400 to 450 coins, and I would store him. Now, people are bidding 350 on these, which I think you could probably bin them at 350, but still, like, even if it's the case of bidding 350 on players and then relisting Gonalons at 450 or 500, and that's why, right? I guarantee you Gonalons is a 400 to 500 coin player. I guarantee it. He's 500 coins on bid there, 650 there, and somebody's just bought him for 700, 600 there. I guarantee you Gonalons is showing up regularly for 500 coins, right? And that is basically how I ended up making loads of, I think it was the 2-player packs that I was actually building. Was it the 78 plus player packs? Something like that, right? And there you go, 500 coins. He's been there for 35 seconds. 550 coins, loads of him. That one that you just saw got binned for 700. So what I did basically was keep mass bidding and selling players back. Because every time, like if I spent 55,000 coins on players and used a whole bunch of those players to complete the 78 plus upgrade pack, with the players that I got that were from major leagues and major nations that are sold back into the economy, I made my coins back. Because for every player that I get for 300 coins, I'm selling it back for like 500, 550 coins. Maybe I'm not making exactly the amount of coins back, but I'm making enough back to continually buying players, to continually like build the SBCs. So you would need, as I say, 120,000 coins to buy the players needed to build 50 player packs, which would be 300 players, right? And that was at 400 coins per player. So if you bought 300 players, used 150 of them to build the upgrade packs, sold 150 of them to make your money plus 50% back, then bought back again another 150 players and just used them, you've now made yourself a whole bunch of coins on those initial 150 players that you would have sold on again, less the tax. So you would have made like 30,000 coins left in the bank whilst building the player pack picks. And so the way to prepare at this stage on a Thursday, unless you really want to grind it out, and when marquee matchups comes, of course, build your marquee matchups and save them. But they've nerfed those anyway this year. At this stage, if you want to save packs, you got to start saving your rewards, and you got to start being smart with building what's there until League SBCs come. Then it'll be way easier, because right now, other than the 75 player pick, you can't really do anything. And the problem that we have, the biggest problem that we have, at least the biggest problem that I feel like is in the game right now, and this is a gameplay related thing as well as a menu related thing, is that there is no reasonable way to consistently get gold cards in the game. There's no reasonable way to just play 5 games, get a 5-player pack. You know, there's no reasonable way to get silver players or bronze players to put them through upgrades to get golds through that method. There is no reasonable way to get anything out of this game without spending FIFA points. And that is where the point is. How do you prepare for a new promo coming in the weekend? Either you know life gameplay for small amounts of objectives and pack rewards outside of the main 3 options, or you know life the menus, bronze pack method, all day, every day, trade, flip, tech avion, invest, whatever it may be, to make some coins to then be able to buy players to put into SBCs. Or you're that person, and again, it's okay if you're that person, but or you're that person that puts 10, 15 quid on. You're like, oh, let me actually have a look what promo packs are in store right now. Single player draft. I've got an online draft, and so the last but not least, draft is the main one, and we'll get there in a second. But I've already got my preview pack taken. But what promo packs are there right now? So this pack here, you just whack on 20. What are the FIFA point options? 1,600. No, 2,800. Okay, so 2,800 works, right? For £18, you get 2,800 FIFA points, and you can go and get 8 of these 25k packs. 8 of these 25k packs, first of all, might net you something sick that you can sell and have loads of coins. Yeah, go you. Worst case scenario, you've got, what would that be? Nearly 100 players, 96 players, which will build you, geez, off the top of my head, like 17 player picks. And then you've got some stuff prepared for the 6 p.m. content, right? So that's why EA have done what they've done, because it drives people to this area here to purchase packs. But I personally wouldn't recommend doing that. I think there are ways to get it otherwise. It's just we're at a point in FIFA where it's you either spend your time or you spend your money. Now, last but not least is draft. Now, I built this draft way back when, like one of the early days. Oh, I have 2 ones to watches in it as well. Obviously, this year, because I got the draft token from, I think from the stars, the moments thing. And we can actually go and talk about moments as well as an option. But this year, the draft to glory is not run on the Road to Glory account because I felt like at times it was too easy. And the reason why it was too easy was twofold. Number one, for example, on my draft to glory account, I have nearly 200,000 coins and I've only won 6 drafts out of 30 attempts, right? I've been awful. But I packed a Van Dijk, I packed a couple informs, a couple other big players. I've been storing position modifier consumables, so I've probably got like 20, 30, 40,000 coins worth of those as well. And I've got 200,000 liquid coins. And I thought to myself, if I was on the Road to Glory, every time I'd play the draft, I would sell the big chunk stuff, like maybe the Van Dijk or some other things of consumables and whatnot, and then I'd store all the players, and it would give me unlimited access to building player picks and stuff. And because of the, like, even though I haven't been winning drafts too much, because of the way that drafts work at the moment, or have worked here, like over the years, if you're even reasonably good at draft or get the game and can get to the second round or the third round consistently with the odd final here or there and the odd win here or there, in terms of gameplay related returns, draft is the primary thing after champs, rivals, and champs qualifiers, because you are a maximum of 4 games and you can get yourself about 150,000 coins worth of packs if you're lucky and win the draft and get the good pack reward, but you are guaranteeing yourself a minimum of 15,000 coins worth of packs if you lose in the first round. So with your match coins and what else you get from the draft, with the fluctuations of player prices and stuff like that, it's easy to make your coins back and store. You know, so like imagine if you was like the most efficient person in terms of selling in the world, and every time you played the draft, with the rewards that you got, you sold 15,000 coins worth of rewards and then stored everything else. Over the course of a few weeks, you would have a club absolutely stacked because of how profitable draft is. And then with those stacked items, you can then build packs, complete SBCs, sell them, get coins, buy players. Like, draft is like the gameplay version of bronze pack method. It's like the catalyst of everything if you want it to be. We took the draft off of this series, off of this account, so that it wasn't too easy. And yeah, as I say, if I had like what I had on the Draft to Glory account as well on here, it would be in a position where it is too easy. But with how many SBCs EA are releasing, with how many packs, with the lack of League SBCs, which we might actually get today, but with lack of League SBCs as well, with lack of upgradable options and lack of gameplay related pack options outside of champs and rivals, it might be worth going back to playing draft on this account and sort of like, even if it's like, all right guys, I've played the draft 8 times and I've saved those rewards for Friday. You know, the promos come in and I saved all my draft rewards, or I opened the small packs to continually flourish the coin balance and then saved all the big packs. You know, maybe that'd be an option. So for today, guys, we've opened our rivals rewards. I ended up going off on a tangent and waffling. I am going to wait for 6 p.m. just in case League SBCs come and want to see what we get for marquee matchups and what we get for the 6 p.m. content anyway. But yeah, to answer one of the most common questions I've had, I suppose, recently was what I wanted to do right there. And that answer is, how do you prepare for the new promo coming on Friday? And I think somewhere in there is an answer. Some of it will suit you, some of it won't, but somewhere in there is the answer. And yeah, I'll be back for the 6 p.m. content in a clip. All right, guys, so to end off today's video, unfortunately, EA just gave us marquee matchups, which are pretty poor. The rewards, as expected, were pretty poor. And they just gave us a new icon, Frank Lampard. And then outside of that, it was a new moments, which is to do with Frank Lampard. And I do need to get through some of these moments. We've got 23 hours left on Rule Breakers, which I've done. And then there's one of the ones here, there, 13 days on Klopp's journey, which I want to get done as well. I feel like I've missed out on some moments, stars and stuff. I don't know what's been and gone. And that's where we're at. So yeah, just a bit of a chatty video today. No real gameplay or anything in this one. But tomorrow, I'm going to try and get those foundations done as quick as possible so that we can play some champs with them. And that is going to be the end of the video for today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. God bless.